It's already 7 p.m. Really hungry. Should I eat today?
I'm just scrolled down my phone a million times and oh my god, it's so hot. I don't know what to eat.
Yeah, we are two adults, so why it's so hard to just choose in the dinner?
Turns out there's two explanations for this, and then we can break it down. Stand at the fridge 7 minutes and then just stare. Nothing can do.
Choosing the dinner seems like the most trivial thing, but think about this, it's a decision we make multiple times every single day for all entire times. And every time, that's a whole process underneath. Recognizing we hungry, looking for the option, comparing what available, making the choices, and then decide whatever we regret it or not. The entire process maps perfectly onto how the consumer behavior works, which is exactly why it's worth unpacking.
And the reason it feels complicated is not just about the food, and it's about who we think we are and how we feelings, what we've been conditioned to want, and what the people around us are doing. And there's a lot of layers here.
Yes, so to explain what is actually happened in this decision, we're going to look in the 5 ideas from the consumer behavior. First, the 5-step decision-making process. The second is motivation and what happens when what we want to conflict with what we think should we do. Third, the gap between the person we want to be and the person we actually are, and how they connect to the lifestyle. And fourth is the roles of our situation, our mood, our time, and who we with. And the final one, the way of our brain have been quietly trained to associate central food with the central feeling.
Goals and the gaps you are hungry and you want to not be hungry, and the gap kicks everything off, and then you start looking for the options. First you check the fridge, and then you go to external, open it up, scrolling through, maybe text someone for a recommendation, and then you compare pasta offer or like cook or order. So it's gonna be take how long will it be take, and then how much does cost, and how satisfying it's going to be as well. And then you pick something, but as well we get into that moment is where everything else crashing, and afterwards the feelings of the what it worth is satisfied, guilty, or just neutral becomes information your brain store and use the next time you're standing in front of your fridge.
So here the things. Hurry isn't just the feeling, it's the biology signal, a state of tension your body is the activities like trying to fix, so your brain starts to pushing you toward anything that's resolve it. That's the easy part. The hard part is when you want to eat and what you think you should eat are two completely different things. Like, I want to eat the burger.
Yeah, it's very clear, but I also know I've eaten barely all weeks and told myself I do better, and so I'm stimultaneously being pulled toward the burger or pushed away from it at the exact same time.
Yep, that tension is actually really well documented, and is why healthier versions in comfort food access, like cauliflower pizzas, the proteins ice cream, and they are not just there because they taste better. They're there to remove the avoid sides of the equation for you. So just enjoy the thing. Okay, so who do you want to be when it comes to the food?
Honestly, is someone who cooks and is going to be fresh ingredient, maybe even recipe, or is an actual table.
My meal prep on the Sunday is balances. The colorful dinner would never open a delivery app on the Tuesday night. My actually self is choosing between like the instant noodle or going to the best.
Yeah, my actual self found 2 days old rice and called it dinner.
There's always the gap between the version who's ourselves we're working towards and the version that show up at the 7 p.m. when we are tired, and the choices we made in the moment are us quietly negotiate between those two versions.
But here's what makes it more interesting. The gap is look completely different for different people. Two people with the same income, same hunger, or same time of a day, or it will make completely different dinner choices. Not because of a budget, because of who they see themselves as. So to be honest, someone who identifies as health conscious doesn't just eat differently. They walk into different kind of a restaurant, respond a different menu, and feel differently about this. Is that the same meal?
Which the why food marketing is so targeted. They're not like selling the food, they're selling a version of yourself back to you. One of it your lifestyle or the lifestyle you're trying to have. The gap between who we want to be and who we actually are at the 7 p.m. That's not the person fellas, that's literally a market segment.
Here is something genuinely interesting. The same person with the same level of hunger on a different nights, completely different dinner as well, and is all situational. And if I had a stressful day, I'm not making a salad, so I want to be something warm, heavy, familiar. So at times of that, my mood literally changed which option even feel appealing. That's emotion state going into the decision shape and entire process. Time pressure does the same things. Tuesday night before 9 a.m. class, cooking doesn't happen. Sunday afternoon with nothing to do, and am I actually enjoy it? Same hunger, different decisions. And who I'm eating with it change everything. Alone, whatever easiest. With friends, yeah, it's gonna be suddenly I'm open to trying the new place we've been talking about, and the presence of other people refine what dinner even means.
Last one, and this one of Scotland, but it's everywhere. You know that's the feeling when you smell something, pho, banh mi, or special thing like smell of the restaurant you love. You're not suddenly hungry, even when if you're not like weren't 2 seconds ago. That's not random. Your brain does spend years pairing that smell with the experience of eating it, and at the some point, the smell alone is not enough to trigger to craving. You don't need the food, you need the cure. It's what the other way too. Suddenly, food is carrying the memory so specific that's almost like feeling the time travel. My mom's cooking doesn't just remind me of the home, it's made me want to recreate the feeling, even from the kilometer away. That's why the food brand invests so heavily in the sensory experience. The smell of the bakery, the sound of the sizzling in the oven. They're not just like marketing the food, they also marketing the feeling your brain already associated with it. So, is the choosing dinner actually complicated? Apparently, yes. There's the process like underlies every decision. It's tension between what we want and what we think what we should want. There's the person we are trying to versus and the person who actually order at the 7 p.m. Then our hours of mood, our time, who we are with, and there are the years of the conditional telling we what to grab before we even like open the menu.
Next time you're standing in the front of your fridge, feeling weirdly paralyzed, and you're not being indecisive. You'll just experience a lot of things at once.
Which at turnout is very human.
Thanks for
For watching.